In the early 70s, in his teens, the youthful Apollo began his evangelistic ministry, traveling around the Philippines the whole year round, preaching as much as 7 times a day.
Tapos, ako naman ang namong evangelist for 4 years man ko sa UPC, mo ito na mo kong preaching machine nga ginatawag nila. Ang akong thoughts, sobra-sobra na ba? Mura ko og kanang mura kong naay spring of living water di sa sulod nako. Nga bisan pa og nagaligo ko, nagawali ko.
He got his rest only in the bus while traveling from one destination to another. He was always on the road, but the hunger for God's word that he saw on the faces of the people was more than enough to compensate for the exhaustion he felt.
Going to the next town, dito na mga sacrifices. Say may stranded ka, usahay sakay ka, wa ka kabalon. Bus ba mong sakyan? Truck ba? Oh, maglakaw ba mo? Ano? Bukid. Tapos, igo lang kang wadto sa kataon. Ang ipo patay ka to pas bukid. Nya kinala ka mulakaw sa mo, baktas kag how many hours? Abtang kagabi, way kaon. Adto kag kadaruhan. Nya kada mangutana ka, asa man ning balay ni Kuan, ana? Gutom na kayo, ito magabiyang ka, agi kag kadaruhan. Usay na kayo madunggan, nag-aawit yung mga gospel songs, mga tritarian doon, mga Assemblies of God yun. Nya mga limyon gani ang kanang humot sa kanang mga dinurado nga bugas, nga giluto. Lami, agad ihapit rin, nag-aawit pagkaon. Hotdan ka nagsingot sa sigig lakaw, gabot dito ka sa balay matulog sa imong tuwan. Ana akong sacrifices sa dawad-law na. Ay mo tumisa ka nang sa kapis, paklan. Ani schedule matug bulan-bulan ang pangalan sa lugar. Tama ang gida yung pangalan bulan-bulan. Kay 10 centavos na to nakasabulan. Sa ang akong tuhod ug suwang mag-abot na sa kataas. Sa pagpahulay ko na ako, maghigdagi ko sa dalan. Higdagi ko sa dalan na hulay ko. Botong nipis kayo kung tiyan. Ganahan akong kaunong kanalang kapi o kanong. Ato nga sacrifices, moto'y nakapauswag o mo sa UPC.
Apollo's future was bright in the fold of the United Pentecostal Church. His great charisma and exemplary leadership skills drew people to him. In 1973, he was chosen as the only Filipino representative of the International Youth Corps and was sent to South Korea.
The presence of God was so strong. All of us were on the floor, crying, bawling like little babies. I was one of them. Until I heard a voice. I heard it in my adopted dialect, said, I will use you. When I heard that voice, something happened to me in my heart. My heart was squished like a lemon. It melted, and the tears just came out of my eyes like a river flowing, unintentionally. That is when you hear the voice of God. That is how you feel. I had schedules of meetings around the Philippines. I was in this eastern island of Palawan. So I was there, 4 o'clock in the morning. I was alone in the airport. I heard that voice again. Now, not once, but 3 times. I will use you. Gamiton taka. Gamiton taka. 3 times. And the same thing happened in my heart.
When back in the Philippines, the International Youth Corps visited the country, and as the National Youth President, Pastor Apollo became their coordinator for crusades. His qualities endeared them to him, and before they left, they gave him a Honda 175cc motorbike as a gift, which he was very proud of. But God worked closer to his mighty plan. In the same year, a stranger came to visit him at the Pentecostal mission in Villamor. He introduced himself as Major Sanchez, a Kapampangan man. He told Apollo that he could have more than a motorbike if he would do as he said. God has a plan for you, he said. He invited Apollo to visit him at the Imperial Hotel in Davao City because God had a message for him.
Ako, sino kong muni-muni, ana? Sa magkaning mensahe niya sa ako, ana? Ba siya mensahe? Tao mo, taod-taod. Nakakita na kong vision. First time ko nakita inatong klase nga vision. Di ba, first time ko nakadungong tingog, Korea. Kato, first time ko kitag vision nga inatong yun kaklaro. Sige pa kang tanong sa siling, ana, tapos nausab na inoon. Naabre na inoon ang siling, ana. Kita na nimo, open heaven na. Katong star nga wala nag-aana, dako kayo, nagnaon na. Itong bronze cauldron. Ang meaning dahil sa bronze is judgment po. Is judgment na ang kinabuhi dahil sa anak. Oto itong sa baba sa cauldron is strive to rhyme for unity. Ang pikas mo to ang secret na mo.
I hope it was God in my heart. But on the other hand, I might have been deceived by someone. It might be the devil trying to deceive me from out of my ministry where I was loved, I was respected, I was almost glorified in that denomination because I'm the only evangelist that can preach like no other. So they were proud of me. So I said, I must find out who is this talking to me. That brought me to two mountains. One in the foothills of Mount Matutum, in Bukidnon here in Mindanao. In a place called Kitbug, where the natives are. These natives haven't seen civilization when I was there.
Ang dito ko nakakita na, because fresh ko sa denomination, di ba? Ikuha ako. Akong pagtuo, when I was in denomination, I was really very strong. Kusog lang akong pagtuo, magwawali ko niya, dinaig kagod. Pag-abot na ako sa Kitbog, beginning na sa akong training, beginning na sa akong decision making na musulong ko sa iyang pagkabubuton. Tapos kalit-kalit, birahon ka. Niya nagkaguliyang na imong kinabuhi. Makagbarko ba nga naputol ang tali ni mo sa pier? Niya gusto ni mo ibalik. Sa dimor nga gusto ni mo ibalik, ay ang barko nagkalayo sa pier. Nagkagamay mga suga, wala kay mahimo. Anak na akong gibati. So, I found myself murag to ka sa middle of the ocean. Ikaw na lang isa. Tapos Kitbog, kamuat may na lang. Ang akong gibati, wala, reduced to zero. Hilak niyo ko dito, lisod man.
In a vision, a tribesman dreamt that he saw a deep well, having the name Apollo, and a voice said, "Whosoever shall drink of this well shall never thirst again."
And then, for 1 year, those questions in my heart lingered. And one by one, they were all answered by that same Spirit who talked to me twice. I had no doubt anymore, not 1% of a doubt. I was 150 to 200% sure that this is a calling coming from God and God alone. And that is all that I wanted to know. And then, the ball is in my hands. All of this is stopped. The visions, audible voice, the extraordinary, supernatural experiences I had all stopped. After 2 weeks, I came to the decision that eternity weighs so much than this physical life and what it can offer to me. So, without hesitation, I decided once and for all, I said, Father, I will follow your will, no matter what. I know I had to pay the price. I know I had to walk in an uncertain future. I know I don't know what lies ahead of me. I know that I will be in a place where the waters are not tested. I know I will be leaving behind and will be burning my bridges behind where I cannot turn back anymore. I know all of that. And I waited and I decided, once and for all, I said to myself, eternity is beckoning me. And this is only once in a lifetime offer coming from the one who created all of us. I will not miss it for my life.
The years of 1975 to 1979 were the most important years of Pastor Apollo's life, as Moses was trained in the wilderness for 40 years before he was sent to free the Israelites from Egypt, and as Paul was trained in the desert for 17 and a half years. Pastor Apollo was schooled in the University of the Spirit for 5 years. Finally, on March 20, 1974, while preaching at the small Pentecostal chapel in Tamayon, he was anointed by the Almighty Father.